Hey there, it's Lenny Magill with the GlockStore Performance and Custom Shop, and we're inside our indoor combat room here in San Diego, which you can see is a little different shooting environment than a typical lane, so I invite you to come down and shoot. But today I want to introduce to you the new, well, it's not really new, it's new to us though, the CrossBreed MiniTuck Holster. Hence, CrossBreed is a big brand that you probably have seen their advertising, and it's a really nice product. It's been around for a little bit of time. And I finally, got a chance to really get myself to test this holster out and to work with it a little bit, and I really like it, and I think you're going to like it too. So let me show you some of the advantages of it real quickly, and we'll demonstrate it here in just a little bit. But first, think about this for a second. When you wear a leather holster, eventually, over time, your body oils and sweat will make the leather very comfortable and soft, kind of like an old wallet, and the ability of the leather to soften up and to kind of form itself around your body makes it more comfortable. The flip side is when you wear a Kydex holster, it doesn't change shape at all. It doesn't become soft. In fact, your body tends to form around it. Hence, it's not as comfortable as a leather holster. But leather holsters have a tendency to, over time, lose their retention value. So here's a Kydex holster, it's a $35 holster. We sell a ton of these. It's shaped just like this. And it's going to be like this almost forever, unless you break it. It's a great little holster for 35 bucks. It's a great value, but it is Kydex, and after a while, it could be a little uncomfortable. So, hence, CrossBreed came up with what they call a cross between Kydex and leather, and this is basically their concept, which makes a heck of a lot of sense. So it's a Kydex outside with a leather base that goes against your body. So it does give you the ability to have this contour to your particular shape. Everybody's a little different. And it'll get softer, yet still maintain the retention because of the Kydex front. So this is an inside the waistband holster. You can see how my 43 goes in. It's got retention to it right now. Comes out when I need it, but it's basically a nice friction retention with the leather base that will soften or be more comfortable over time on your body. So that said, the way you're going to want to carry this is more than likely going to be in what we call the kidney carry, just above your back pocket. It's a little large, in my opinion, for appendix carry. You can see how much real estate it takes place. That's where our $35 holster would come into play. It's much smaller, but the larger profile lends itself to what I call concealed carry in the kidney position. So let's go ahead and show you how we put this on. Typically, and I've already done this before, you're going to want to size it before you even do too much. Where does it feel comfortable? I know from basically a little bit of practice is that belt loop on this particular pair of pants is going to match up nicely with this particular retention hook. All right, you can see this little clip here that's going to wrap over my belt. This entire holster fits inside your pants. So pardon me while I take my pants down just a little bit so I can make this a little bit easier. I wore my blue underwear for you today too. All right, so the whole holster goes down inside, and that's really what I want to do first. And then I want to go ahead and get the clip out over top and clip it over the belt. All right, we'll do the same thing with the back. And notice how I'm going to keep it right in front of that particular belt loop. And then come back around here and find the other clip and bring it down and make sure it clips over top. Now the holster is not going anywhere unless I want it to, all right? So that's that, and you'll see how the gun's gonna fit basically in there like so. So let me go ahead and tidy up here now real quick, and I'll show you the concealed carry draw with this holster. What's really nice too is that big piece of leather basically distributes the entire weight and profile of that gun across a big piece of skin, so it's very comfortable. This one's relatively new. I haven't sweated on it much, so it is still pliable, but I believe over 2 or 3 or 4 weeks of wearing it, it will be much more comfortable. So you can see right now, it's pretty concealed, right? I don't think you can see it. Even if I had my shirt tucked in, and I'll bring it up here like so, just with my hands down here like so, you really can't see the gun. So it's actually pretty cool because of that. Now, the draw is basically, we just want to clear our clothing. I'll come back around here so you can see it. Clear, come back down, get on the gun. Now you'll notice I do have this magazine extension on my 43. Gives me something to hold on to. Without it, it's a little bit small. It's still possible, but I think the 43 is a little small for my particular hand. So we come up, boom, and get down on the gun. And it's never perfect, but you want to be able to come up and go down and come up real quickly. So now from the front side, what's really nice about this is that you can actually draw the gun and no one can even see it until you're ready to come up and go. So it is nice and comfortable, but also, again, you can see how easy it is to reholster because it's maintaining its shape, because the Kydex does not collapse. So it's a really great, tight, deep concealment holster that adds comfort, a level of comfort that you're not going to find with other holsters because that leather base there really makes sense. And they do make these available for most of the Glocks. I mean, they've got them in the larger size. This is the MiniTuck, and it's designed for the Glock 42, 43. The standard will be, of course, for your 17s, 19s, 22, 23s, that kind of stuff. So again, draw is quick, reholster is strong. Technique is just come out, clear the clothing, get down on the gun, make sure you have good access and go. So that's basically how I like to work this thing. And then, the only thing I want to tell you is that if you're going to carry a gun in the real world out into the Netherlands of potential danger, be aware that you need to practice before you go outside. I've done a lot of dry fire practice, and I would suggest you do the same exact thing at home. Unloaded gun, get it to the point where it's comfortable, wear the clothes you're going to wear, sit down, stand up, walk around, bend over, make sure it doesn't print. I mean, you want to be able to get down and do things that you would normally do. And kind of observe how's it feel, what's it feel like if you're sitting in an office all day, sit down and be comfortable. And then make sure you practice your draws, no matter where you're coming from. So even if you're sitting in a chair and you're sitting down a lot, maybe you need to practice a draw sitting in a chair. So you're sitting down, can you still get to the gun? Yeah, you can. So the key is to practice before you go out in the real world, and then go to the range and practice and draw and shoot. Now, a lot of the lane ranges will not allow you to do that from concealed carry for obvious reasons. So that's why we have our combat rooms like this set up where you can actually come in and do dry fire practice and then take it right to live fire from concealment. So this is the CrossBreed MiniTuck Holster. It's available now here at GlockStore. I want to thank you for watching. If you have any questions, certainly give us a call. Go online, you can order one right now. And then also, if you're ever in San Diego, in Southern California, make sure you drop down to see us. We're down here in the center of San Diego. We've got a great facility, great people, and I invite you to come down and check it out. Thanks for watching.